Dashing through the snow in a one-horse open sleigh, o'er the fields we go, laughing all the way. Bells on bobtail ring, making spirits bright. Oh, what fun to ride and sing a sleighing song tonight. Whoa, jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Yeah, jingle bells, jingle all the way. What fun it is to ride.
Hey y'all, it's been a while since I've seen you, or since you've seen me, so I thought I'd do a little update. So I don't know what time or what day this will be posted, but here's a little peek into my world and what we do. Right now, this is the weekend before Thanksgiving. Yeah, I know it's a little bit early, but I am putting up our lights with my dad. I know right now it looks like it's just on the lawn, but those lights are gonna go up there and on those bushes and that bush. I love lights. I love looking at lights, and I love decorating with lights. So why am I big into lights? Well, I don't think it's a huge shock since I'm big into Christmas, but a little history for you. Christmas lights, when they first originated, were out in some of the coldest places in the world, in Europe and Russia, Romania, some of the coldest countries you can think of. It was dark, gloomy, and probably one of the crummiest times of year for them in some ways. They wondered if they could get through the winter, even living. And then there was Christmas, right smack dab in the middle of all that freezing cold and kind of sadness was the birth of Christ, or at least their celebration thereof. So what better thing to do to celebrate that than to bring light into their houses? Sometimes it would just be a couple candles in the window. Sometimes it would be candles on wreaths, and sometimes it would be a candle on the porch. To bring a little light that they didn't necessarily afford, it was a little more than they would usually do. And as time went on, they made smaller candles to decorate with, which was a luxury for those that could afford it. And it still represented the light that came to save, to keep us from the darkness, to bring joy and light and warmth when there really wasn't much joy, light, or warmth for that matter. So now we, all over the world, we have little tiny lights that represent that we can put on our tree and on our house, and it's beautiful, and it still lights the dark, cold time for us. Doesn't necessarily bring us warmth anymore, but hey, you know, whatever. And I find that beautiful and poetic. So even though we are not in our normal situation right now, I feel it's important to decorate our house. So here are the lights awaiting the hanging on the house. Some strands don't work, but we'll fix that. I mean, we'll get new ones, in other words. Unlike back in the 50s and not even that long ago when they would repair single lights so they didn't have to buy extra strands because strands were, well, expensive. Anyhow, Dad's here and he's going to help me hang these suckers. Ciao all. So here is the finished product. After only about an hour, maybe an hour and a half of work, and a very short trip to Osh, we have a house that, at least on the outside, is ready for Christmas. Just in time for Thanksgiving, you know, because that's how I roll. So, very early Merry Christmas and a cup of good cheer to you all, from my family to yours. Ciao for now.
Tidings we bring to you and your kin. Good tidings for Christmas and a happy new year. Good cup of good cheer.